Hey guys,
Hey.
we're back again with another episode.
Yes, yes, yes.
How are you, Teresa?
I feel like you throw me off when you ask me first.
I know because I'm trying to think of my answer.
Okay.
So I
How
ask
am
you
I?
first.
I feel good.
Yeah.
Um, I had a lazy but productive day.
Okay.
I felt weird like not going to work today, but I went to the gym.
Good. Yeah, you've been very consistent.
Yeah, I feel like, once you see the results, you're like, okay, let me keep
Yeah.
going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Period. Yeah.
But yeah, and it's kind of fun.
It is fun.
you
Yeah.
know
Literally.
but like I think the more you get comfortable in the gym, the more
Yeah. The
fun
more
it
fun it
is,
becomes. Yeah.
because like when you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah. It's a little awkward.
Yeah, but honestly, one of my friends has a membership to Lifetime Fitness.
Oh, I want to go to that one so bad.
Do you want to do it? Because she has a like, we can get a discount, but I need somebody to sign
Oh,
up with me.
like how much is the discount though?
It's like 115 a month. How much do you pay for Good Life?
Um, $50 a month.
How?
Because I'm on a corporate plan.
Okay, I need to do, because I'm paying a lot for Good Life.
Are you? How
Yeah.
much do you pay?
I'm paying like $45 bi-weekly.
No. I'm sure your work
I'm
has
sure my work does have.
100%. You just have to look.
But honestly, when you go to Lifetime, you won't want to go back to Good Life.
I know. That's what I've heard. Because I've heard
Lifetime,
it's
it's like
life-changing.
luxurious.
Yeah, I know.
Like they have like even their machines, you just feel, it makes you just want to work out more.
So it's 115 forever? Like it doesn't go up ever?
No, it's not going to go up.
That's okay.
The only thing is you're going to have to e-transfer.
Her every day, every month?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't care about that. But
If you're seriously,
I live in Oshawa though.
that's the only thing too. And you live inside of
I
Oshawa.
live deep in
You live
Oshawa.
deep inside of Oshawa.
I'm not trying to drive.
Yeah, it's gonna
30
not
minutes
motivate you. Yeah,
that'll piss me off.
that's true. But honestly, if I do end up doing it, like,
Yeah.
come one day, cause shit, it's so nice.
It's nice. Oh,
It's
I wanna
nice as fuck.
try.
Like,
I know everyone's been. I see pictures of people posting. I'm like, wow, that gym looks
and
so
they have like
nice.
Pilates. I want to try to
Oh,
do
I want to try
Pilates.
Pilates so bad.
Yeah, like,
And it's
fam.
expensive though.
But you can do it when you have the membership.
Oh, that's so. Oh, it covers all the classes too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
they're lit over there. They
I
have
need
ball
to
courts. They have like a
try.
tennis court.
Yeah.
Like, it's luxurious. Trust me. They don't you know how like Good Life, they have like paper towels to wipe down the machines.
Yeah.
Over there they have towels.
Oh, I'm screaming.
No, they have
Yeah.
like two pools, two hot tubs.
Okay.
Like,
Then
no,
you can spend the entire day there.
you surely can. They have like a cafe. They have, I think they might have like a daycare. I believe they have
Yeah,
a
they
daycare.
do. They do have a daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's really nice over there.
Maybe
And
I'll
like every
try.
time I go with her, like it's so hard for me to go back to Good Life. I'm like, the ghetto.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this is
know.
so ghetto.
I know.
But
But have you
yeah.
been to LA Fitness?
No, is it ghetto?
It's even more ghetto than Good
I
Life.
thought LA Fitness was supposed to be lit.
No, I personally don't like it.
Where is it?
So there's one in Whitby,
Mm-hmm.
off of Taunton. I think Taunton and like Thixon, I want to say. Or you know where the Walmart is
Is this?
in Whitby, like Taunton
I don't know
Brock
anything
or
about
something.
Whitby.
And there's one at Ritson and Taunton in Oshawa.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's one in Whitby, one in Oshawa.
I thought LA Fitness was supposed to be like luxurious. I didn't know that it was ghetto.
No. I definitely think Good Life is better than LA Fitness.
So have you been to the Good Life in Ajax, like close to my house?
Like the South Ajax one?
Yeah.
I think I've been there once, but I never went
So
back.
is your Good Life like actually nice?
Yes, the Whitby Centrum, that's the best one in Durham.
So do
I
they
would
have a
say.
girls?
They
a
have
women's
girls only. They have
Maybe I'll
women's
come to that
only.
one.
They also have women's only in Oshawa Center too. That women's only is better than the one at Whitby Centrum because it's bigger.
Okay. Yeah, that's like crucial for me because when I'm doing like the squats and stuff, like,
Yeah.
it's just.
No, they have women's only at Whitby Centrum, but that gym is really nice. They have a pool there.
Oh, okay.
They have like an outdoor workout facility,
That's nice.
and it used to be a basketball court. I don't know why they changed it, but and it's really big. But like everyone goes there, like
You
everyone.
see people there?
all the time. Every time I go, I see someone I know. Yeah.
But that's like Durham in general. You step outside of your
Yeah.
house, you see somebody that you went to high
Literally.
school with, somebody's
Yeah.
brother, like,
I
you
know. Literally. Yeah.
But yeah. So, in general, yeah, I feel good. I feel motivated. I feel like I think I
good.
need to have more. I'm realizing I need a routine,
Yeah.
and I need to like organize myself better. I don't know why recently I've just become like so busy.
Yeah, maybe you've always been busy, and you're
I
just
think I've always been
realizing.
busy, but I think I'm trying to make time for something else now.
Oh,
So
screaming.
so like I'm just like,
Screaming.
so when you're trying to coordinate your plans with somebody all the time, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I actually am busy.
Yeah, like I do a lot of things.
Yeah, right. So but at least it's summer now, so
It's not summer now.
well, my kids are done school.
Oh, you mean like summer vacation? Oh, okay.
So they
okay,
did their
okay, okay.
exam.
I thought
So
you meant like it's summer. I was like, what?
I know it's
Where
chilly
are
outside.
we? Like, are we the same people? I don't know.
Yeah, they're, oh my gosh, I didn't tell you on my last class, they're all like, oh, we like you so much. Thank you. They're like, they're like, can we give you a hug? I'm like,
Oh, that's
oh,
so sweet.
yeah. It was so
not
cute. I was like,
not can we give you a hug?
my heart.
That's so sweet.
yeah, it was really
I love
cute.
that.
Like, we learned so much. You're my favorite TA. I'm like, oh,
Aw,
thanks. So cute.
so
But they're my
sweet.
favorite class too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. My class next year is going to have a lot to live up to because
I
I
know.
actually really like that class.
Oh,
But
so
yeah.
sweet.
How are you?
I'm okay. Just been busy again. Still. Yeah. I'm starting to realize that like I'm a little too busy.
I think you're a little too busy too.
Yeah, I feel like I do a little bit too much.
And you just keep adding stuff.
That's the thing. I keep adding stuff. Like, remember how I just said I wanted to try Pilates? I'm like, how am I going to add this now?
But how is volleyball like all year? Because like, fuck. Like,
No, I like really, I like playing
I know you do,
volleyball.
but is there not a off season?
I mean, I could always take like a season off. I don't want to do that.
So you guys just play.
Like there's seasons. So there was a winter season. Now we're in like the spring.
So you just
season,
don't stop.
And I just and then there's gonna be a summer season. I just don't stop. Yeah,
I mean, if it makes you happy, then
it does. Like I like to do it because it doesn't feel like I'm working out. You know, it feels just like I'm having fun.
So what would you? Is it like it's cardio?
Yeah,
Okay.
cardio. Yeah, but it's like I usually don't like cardio. And that's like a way to force me to do cardio if I'm playing volleyball. But like the thing is, like, do I have to do it 3 times a week? It's like
You do it 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And
I
I'm
thought
like,
it was once a week.
no, it's 3 times a week. And then I'm like,
Deja.
why do I need to do that? And then on top of that, it's not like I'm like stopping the amount of days I'm going to the gym. So like I really need to.
How many days do you go to the gym?
I go like 4 to 5 days a week.
Okay, that's not bad. 4 to 5 is good.
But then 3 days volleyball?
3 days volleyball is crazy. I thought it was once a week.
No. I do Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
I only knew about the Thursdays.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to like just like I feel like I'm doing too much. And I feel like it's starting to like affect
Take a
my
toll on
body.
you?
Yeah, take a toll on me and affect my body because like I'll be driving to work and literally falling asleep.
That's so bad.
And I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, why am I so exhausted? So I really need to like figure that out. But besides that, it's like all of my friends have their birthdays now. So it's like birthday season, and I feel like I'm a little bit stressed out about that. Just trying to.
Are you who's the planner?
It depends on like whose birthday it is. Yeah, like for Nawal, I'm definitely the planner. For Shantae, I think I'm gonna be like the planner too. Not like the main plan. I think I'm gonna be like
to the planning.
Yeah, like there's probably gonna be like 3 main planners, and I'll be one of them. You know, and then for Brianna's birthday, we're actually going on vacation.
What?
Yeah.
Where are you going, Deja?
We're going to St. Martin.
Oh, good for you guys.
Yeah, so like I feel
What were
like
you gonna tell me? When are you going?
For her birthday, we're leaving May 1st.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, but I feel like she started planning that like before, so like we're not like too worried about her birthday. We might like maybe.
Are you guys gonna be there on her actual birthday?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
So, the trip like because we're doing like Airbnb, so it's not like super pricey like to
Like the
split
flight.
Airbnb.
Is the flight?
It was like $600-$700.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Is there layovers?
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Is it far?
No, it's in the Caribbean somewhere.
So why are you guys laying over?
Because it's cheap.
Honestly, after our experience, I'm not laying anywhere.
I know. Listen, I'm frugal. I need to like. I feel like any way I can save
costs.
money, I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
hear
I
you.
don't care. I don't care how much money I have. Like, I'm gonna try and
I'm
save
the
money.
opposite. I will pay for convenience every time.
Really?
I don't care. Just tap my card. Take my money. That's my
no,
problem.
no. I literally look through my credit card transactions every month to see if anyone has tried to do something
I
to
need to do
me.
that. I would never know.
Because sometimes I'm like, looks a little high. Like, I don't know if I
I
did
would
all
never know.
this.
I think you did it, fam.
I
You
mean,
did
maybe,
it.
but like, still, I'm like, I don't know. This doesn't seem right. And like, one time, like, I actually found something. And I was
Really?
like, I didn't do this transaction. I had to fight it. I had to dispute it.
And they give it back to you.
And they gave it back to me. Yeah. So, yeah. And I feel like you should, because you never know.
You should.
You really never know.
But like, I don't, when I like spend a lot, I don't like to look in my bank app.
Okay. That's toxic as fuck.
Is it?
Yes. What do you mean?
What am I going to do?
You need to see how, like, I don't know.
I'll go in my bank app when I get paid.
No, but like, you need to know so like you don't spend more.
I'm going to
Like, that would stress me out.
No, like I think I can gauge like I know I have money.
Yeah.
I probably don't have as much money as I want to have.
Yeah.
But like I'll go in there when I get paid.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. That would stress me out. I look like every day. Stress me out. I look like every day.
Really?
And I'm like, oh, okay, this is too much. Yeah.
Cuz I don't know, when I go my bank app, I just start moving stuff around.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I feel that.
I'm like, this is a little high. Let me just put money on it, you know?
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
I feel that.
So you're realizing that you're too busy.
Way too busy.
So are you going to do anything about that, like actually, or are you just realizing?
I feel like maybe in the summertime, I'm gonna like do my like figure out my schedule a bit where like I'm not working as much.
So you're still going to do the volleyball 3 times a week?
Yes, I'm
You're
not giving
gonna
that
work
up. I don't care. I'm not giving that up. I'd rather give up work than
Flex.
than giving up something that I enjoy. You know. So
But you enjoy work too.
I enjoy like my private stuff, but
So do you think you could transition where your private stuff is more of a main source of income for
I
you?
feel like I'm trying. That's what I'm trying.
That's
been
what you're
trying
trying to do.
Yeah, but like it's like the safety of
The
like
stability.
a full time
Yeah.
job and like paying into like a pension and just like
Mm-hmm,
you know like and benefits. Like I don't want to have to give that up.
I understand,
You know, and
yeah.
it's like stressful to like because when you do private, it's like so anyone could cancel and you just don't get paid. You know, even though private like the money is better there, it's like I don't
There's
know.
more security with
There's more security
yeah,
with like a full time permanent position. So
for sure.
so I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I need to rework my routine as well, because I feel like in the past I've done a good job at like remembering things, but like,
Do you write things down?
no.
No, you just remember.
Yeah.
In your head. Okay.
Like I've always been somebody like if I look at something once, I'll
you
remember
remember.
it.
Yeah.
But like lately, I feel like
But there's too many things now.
yeah, I just
you
feel
can't
like,
do that anymore.
I just feel like I'm all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to like bring myself
Yeah.
back down and like write things down and like really plan myself out. You know what I mean?
No, I get
And
it.
have a routine to like I
Yeah.
need to like have a routine to where if I don't follow it, like I'll feel bad.
Yeah.
Like I need
You
some
have to be
type of
strict.
shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
But we'll see.
I feel that. Yeah.
Okay, so Billboard dropped this list of I don't know if it was like I don't know how many people were on the list, but it was a list of like the top female rappers. Okay, it's 25.
Yeah. 25 was how many rappers were on the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
So female rappers. So the top 3 were the first one was Nicki Minaj, and then Missy Elliott,
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, and Queen Latifah. Let's talk about the top 5.
Yeah.
And then Cardi B was number 11.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you feel? And Megan Thee Stallion was 15. So how do you feel about that? Do you think who would you have put at number 1?
Lauryn Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Lauryn Hill should be in the top 5
Why?
because Lauryn Hill is not a rapper. She raps, but she's not a rapper. I feel she's an
guess.
R&B artist.
Yeah, I feel like she's a combination of both.
She is, but she has one album.
I know, but so like to be even on that list is wild. I feel like the impact that one album had is like unheard of.
I agree.
You know?
And I love Lauryn Hill too, but I just don't think that.
You don't see her as like a rapper.
No.
Like comparable to the other people.
No,
on the
because
list.
even when she raps, it's still giving R&B. I don't know. I feel like her whole vibe is just like what bars does Lauryn Hill have?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like she has some. Not any that I can remember right now, but
I just feel I'm not negating her talent.
Yeah.
Like, I love Lauryn Hill. Like, one of my favorite songs of all time is a Lauryn Hill song.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't think that she's like a rapper. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get that.
Like, she raps on her verses sometimes, but
Yeah.
I don't think she should be
There.
in the top 5. No.
Yeah.
But
Top 5. Okay.
okay, so you said you would have put Lauryn Hill at first. I would have put Nicki Minaj at first.
Yeah, I get why she would be first. Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense. I feel like she's had the most impact.
She's had the most impact, and she was able to cross over into
Yeah.
mainstream, which I feel she was the
Yeah.
first female rapper to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Little Kim is not in the top 5?
Lil' Kim is number 4, which I think.
Oh, okay.
And Missy Elliott's number 2. Like,
Missy Elliott is
what bars?
really good though. Like, she's
Missy Elliott
good.
had an impact with like her. She had
Like, producing.
Yes,
She's a
her
good
individuality, her creativity,
Yeah.
her music videos. But if we're talking about like lyricism,
Yeah.
no. I don't
Okay.
think. I don't.
Depends. Yeah,
Missy
I feel like it
Elliott over
depends on,
Lil' Kim is
like,
crazy.
what is the list? Like, what are they comparing? Like, what makes them on that list?
It just says Billboard ranks the best female rappers of all time. So I don't know what they considered. But
Yeah.
if it was me, I don't think that Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill should be above Lil' Kim. I feel like if you're
that's fair.
if you're gonna put
I like
Nicki
Lil'
Minaj
Kim,
first, then Lil' Kim should automatically be second because there's no Nicki Minaj without Lil' Kim.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I agree, Nicki Minaj should be above Lil' Kim because she had the most impact and still continues to. But then Lil' Kim should be right after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, do you think Cardi B should even be on this list? She's at number 11.
I think she should be on the list. Yeah.
At 11 or higher, lower?
I feel like Cardi B is very much like this generation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she, like, a lot of people our age or maybe even younger would think that she's really good, and maybe put her higher. But I feel like overall, she shouldn't be. Like, she's right where she should be, I feel.
She's right where she
like,
should be.
Number 11, you said?
She's number 11. So
Yeah.
out of all the female rappers in this generation,
Yeah.
she's the highest. Because she's above Megan Thee Stallion, she's above Doja Cat, she's above Lotto, Glorilla, and Doechii.
Oh, I love Doechii. Oh.
But do you think Doechii should be on the list at this point in her career?
No.
I think
She needs more time.
She
She
needs more
would be
time.
higher if she had more time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
She would be a lot higher.
I feel like
love her.
I feel like you're right. I feel like Cardi B is where she should be because she's right under Foxy Brown,
Oh.
but then she's above Trina.
Oh.
But then I feel like, okay, if we're talking about like impact and stuff like that, I feel like Cardi B, oh, my eyelashes.
She definitely had an impact.
Like, I feel like she's had an impact in terms of like fashion and stuff like that. And like just putting female rappers just like back in the conversation.
Yeah. And I think it was her transition from being a stripper to a rapper.
I feel like Cardi B, from when she was in Love and Hip Hop, we just liked her personality.
She's a personality.
Yeah, Cardi B is a personality.
Like, her lyrics are not that great, but
She
I
doesn't
just
write
like
it
her.
anyway.
I just
Some of
like
her lyrics are hard though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Tina said really.
I don't know. But I love her personality, so it makes me like her. You know?
I think she's, you know what? I think she's the first female rapper that like we actually got to know, if that makes sense. I
Okay.
feel like, no, Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj is not relatable.
She's not.
Like Cardi B is down to earth. We like,
Yes.
that's why when like the whole beef with like Nicki Minaj and Cardi was happening, it's like, we know you're a better rapper, Nicki, but we like Cardi better. Because,
we like her. Like, you're not a nice person.
yeah, like you're unstable.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, we shouldn't say that before the barbs come for us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but
But
yeah.
yeah, we know, like, there's no competition. Like, obviously, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody,
Especially
in this
growing
world,
up in our generation, like
yeah,
high school, elementary school,
yeah,
like Nicki Minaj was like,
and
that
is
was,
like,
yeah,
you can't, like, no, I don't think anybody thinks that Cardi B is a better rapper than Nicki, and
yeah,
if they do, they're sick. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, I
But it's
agree.
just that Cardi is a personality,
Yeah.
and she's down to earth. You
She's
know?
down to earth. Yeah. She's
But yeah,
likable.
yo, did you see Offset crashing out?
No, and I don't care about him.
She was crashing out because Cardi has a new man or something like that, and he's like,
Stupid.
yeah.
Dumb. Typical man. Anyways.
I hear you still.
Anyway, it says here that emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions and recognize and influence the emotions of others.
Okay. So based on that, do you think you are emotionally intelligent?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've come a long way
Okay.
because I feel like before maybe I used to. No, I don't think I would even recognize other people's emotions that much.
Really?
Yeah. Like, okay, not that I wouldn't recognize their emotions. Like, if something bad happened to them and, like, I could see that they're visibly sad or something, like, maybe I would notice that, but I wouldn't really notice how I would impact them. You know? I feel like that was something that I had to
Learn?
Yeah. Because maybe, like, not that because I always thought, like, in order to, like, have an impact on someone emotionally, you would have to, like, intentionally
Yeah.
hurt someone.
Or do something bad.
And I'm like, I would never intentionally hurt or do something bad to someone, you know? So, like, you shouldn't be bothered about anything that I do, you know? But I think, like, once I realized that, like, it's not always, like, my intent, you know? It's just, like, sometimes people
Impact.
are, like, gonna be hurt by the things that I say, then that's when I was like, okay, like, yeah, I can recognize when. But it's a lot easier when they tell me to, you know?
But
'Cause I'm not a mind
them
reader.
telling you is also a part of them being emotionally intelligent, right?
Fair, yeah. Because I feel like for a lot of people, like, they don't really want to communicate when, like, they're, especially during times when I've upset them. And so, like, it's hard for me to, like, mind read, you know? And, like, I'll do my best, but, like, it'll be a lot easier and we'll resolve whatever conflict that we're having quicker if you just let me know, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard for everyone. It was hard for me, so.
Yeah.
And it still is hard for me.
Can you read it again?
Yeah.
Because I want to answer this question properly.
Yes. Let's see. It says emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions and recognize and influence the emotions of others.
Okay, so I think I'm the opposite in terms of, like, I think I've always been able to recognize and my influence or whatever on other people's emotions, like, to the point where it's to my detriment. Like, I was, like, very hyper aware of, like, if I do this, they're gonna get upset, and
Yeah.
if I don't do this and whatever. But in terms of, like, my own emotions and understanding myself, I feel like I've come a long way with that, and maybe, like, the last, like, 2.5 to 3 years. Yeah. And, like, prioritizing my feelings, like, I feel like, I mean, I think if I'm to move and, like, default and naturally be myself, I would definitely prioritize other people's feelings over mine. But I
Yeah.
think I've pushed myself to be like, you know what, this is gonna make this person uncomfortable, but, like, for, like, 2 seconds, but I'm gonna be uncomfortable for the whole time
Yeah.
that
for
we're
a longer
together.
time.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or even, like, I could keep this to myself and, like, overthink and create narratives in my head by myself. Or I could say, hey, I didn't like when you did that,
Yeah.
and feel awkward for, like, 10 minutes, and then they might receive it like, oh, what, like, and be defensive.
Yeah.
But if that person actually fucks with me, like, we'll move past it.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
fair.
mean? Whereas
Yeah.
if I harbor it, then we're not going to move past it. So I feel like I try to be emotionally intelligent. I think that I always thought I was, like, an open person, but I don't really think I am. I think,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think I have to push myself to express myself
Okay.
when it comes to my feelings.
Yeah.
And even in general, I think I come across as open because like there's certain topics that I will be open about. Like if I'm talking to somebody or whatever, like for the most part, I'll be open about that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like my family and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
I don't really talk about those things unless it's like something really bad to where like I need to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
right?
Facts. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that I've never talked to anybody about, you know what I mean? But I'm coming to understand myself more.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah. And I think that so me and my friend were talking yesterday and I was saying that I have a list of like qualities and stuff that I would want in a partner, right? And she was saying, oh, and I pulled out my note because I was trying to give her some of the things on the list. And then she's like, oh, it's so long. The last time I saw it, it was like really short. And I was like,
Oh.
really? When was that? And she's like, oh, maybe a couple years ago. And I'm like, yeah, like honestly, the more I get to know myself, I add
Yeah.
things, I take things off.
Yeah.
You know what I
Fair.
mean?
Yeah.
Like in terms of, we've talked about like feeling awkward about physical touch, like hugging your
Yeah.
friends and stuff like that. Like my friends hug me and touch me to annoy me because they know I don't like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
But I learned about myself that it's not I don't like it, I just feel awkward about it.
And you're not used to it.
I'm not used to it. So
Yeah.
I put in on my list, like, I want somebody who's affectionate, but I don't think other people would think that would be something on my list.
On your list,
Because
yeah.
when they hug me, I'm like, why are you touching me?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So-
no, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, I've actively invested in getting to know myself. Like, last year and the year before, like, every Friday I'll take myself out to eat,
Okay.
just spend time with myself,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I've always been hyper aware of other people's emotions, but now I'm becoming more aware of things I like and things I don't like. And if you don't like something, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So it's all a part of it, We're
Yeah.
doing the best we can.
Literally the best that we can.
It's literally all you could do.
That's all you can do, literally. I was going to say something, but I forgot.
About the emotional intelligence?
Yeah.
Was it about other people's feelings or yours?
No, it's about mine. I think I was going to say because you were talking about how speaking up when you don't like something, like you've learned to like, I guess, speak up right away, then like harbor your feelings, even though like, it might make someone else feel uncomfortable. And I was thinking that like, I think now I'm starting to do that, but with only people that I feel safe with.
Yeah, of course.
No, but like, I feel like I want to get to the level where it's just everyone.
Where you
know?
just have boundaries.
Yeah, because I feel like there's certain things, for example, my manager will ask of me or like say or do, and like I'll just not say anything, but inside it's like really bothering me. And I feel like that relationship isn't safe. Like it's not a safe space for me to be like, oh, like I don't like this, or I don't really know how.
I think there's ways to do that. Like in my workplace, like I try to do a good job, but like I'm not gonna kill myself for anything. Like there's a way to redirect people and how they treat you, and like I will send you a strongly worded email so fast. Like that is my specialty. Like play with me. I will send you a strongly worded email. But like I think you have to have boundaries. Yeah. Like you don't have to be rude. You don't have to have a confrontation.
No, I don't think it's being rude, but like
there's an anxiety of like speaking up.
Yeah, I think there's an anxiety of speaking up, specifically with my manager. I think it's like a power.
I was just gonna tell you, it's a power dynamic thing, for sure.
Yeah, like I just don't like to tell people in authority like what they don't want to hear, and I feel like that's like I can generalize that for like a lot of other people in authority. You know what I mean? Like that like gives me anxiety. But when I think like we're on like my colleagues, for example, like I have no problem being like no, But, yeah.
I think you know what? I don't think that, okay, maybe like my top manager, because we don't really have, those managers that like stay in the office, like you don't have that rapport because they're like at the top. But like when it comes to like a manager I'm working with or a supervisor, like listen, we're all here to support each other. You can't do your job without me, and I can't
Facts.
do my job without you. But realistically, I could do my job without you more than you could do your job without me.
Yeah,
So,
facts.
like, you know what I mean? Like, we're
Yeah.
us that are on like the front lines. Like, we are the ones
Yeah.
in the trenches. So,
Yeah, literally.
like, if I'm telling you something and you're telling me something, it's probably what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
No, facts.
I don't feel that way. But also, I probably we feel differently because your job is like your actual career. This is like I'm just here.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the TA stuff, like I also don't feel that way because yes, there is definitely a power dynamic because they are the professor, they have their doctorate. But at the same time, I'm gonna be where you are by God's grace.
Yeah,
In Jesus' name,
facts.
amen. That's what I'm pursuing,
Yeah.
and you're here to support me. I'm actually here to support you because without me, like are you gonna do your marketing by yourself? No.
Yeah,
Are you gonna
facts.
teach them by yourself? No.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
we're all here to support each other. I think there's definitely a power dynamic in all workplaces. But once you think of it, like, you cannot do your job without me. And I'm here to support you,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. You can't kill yourself for these people because God
No,
forbid.
I literally don't. It's like, it's just our conversations that we have. I'm like, yeah, of course. And I just don't do it.
You should cut that out.
Sorry. Well, like, it's like you're asking me to do all these things. Obviously, I can't do everything.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
We
and
should
that's
say
going to show
that.
up.
This girl, I can't find the original tweet, but there was this girl and she was basically saying that, I don't know if you've seen this whole discourse on social media, but she was basically saying when she's with her man, like, she turns her brain off and like it's lit over here or whatever, right?
Yeah, love that for her.
And then everybody was like coming for her, saying that
Why?
like, because they're just, social media.
But what can they say?
So somebody
What?
said, this girl says, it's so interesting how people want to turn their brains off around smart men. Dating a smart man for me means all my questions, everything I'm curious about gets answered. My brain comes alive.
What? But, okay.
They just want to say something. So then this girl goes, I find it so interesting how people interpreted that tweet in this way. When girls say they like to turn their brain off around their man, it has to do with the fact that I now don't have to be hyper vigilant about my surroundings.
Yes.
I don't have to plan my commute because he can drive me around. I don't have to calculate whether I have the time to run all my errands because now I have someone that can help me ease my load. I don't have to pay shit like that. You can just relax.
Yeah, that's what I thought with the original tweet too.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell they're
That
talking
girl's
about.
on about, right?
Yeah, she's just upset. She doesn't have a smart man.
She's mad about something still. Yeah.
She does not have
Her
a
man
smart
dumb
her
still.
She's pissed, bro.
Yeah, like what's the
Screaming.
problem? Like
What's the problem?
like as a lady,
Literally.
like turn your brain off.
Turn your brain off. Let your man do everything for you.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, I think you have to, okay, if it's like his birthday or something,
Yeah, try a little harder.
no, you have to be in control of the situation.
Yeah.
Would you make your man drive if it was his birthday?
No.
Okay.
No,
Are you
I
sure?
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not. That's a lot.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like, have you ever experienced that?
Experience what?
Like being able to completely turn your brain off?
Oh, yes. I feel like
Really?
in my last relationship, there was just no thoughts.
Really?
Yeah. No thoughts. Just vibes.
Just vibes.
Yeah. I felt dumb almost. So I'm like, you got it? Like, I wouldn't even think. Like, it was amazing.
Do you think they get tired of that?
Yeah, I think so. I think like in their mind, they're probably like, okay, like, be for real.
I think I think it depends on the man. I think some men like that in the same way that we like to just be like, because think about it. Mm-hmm. Thinking of your last relationship or just in general, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think a man wants a woman who's just like, generally speaking, that does everything or is like in control? Yeah, I don't think they would want that.
They would like that.
So
I know that's true, but I think I like took it to another level of being like turning off my brain. You know,
like how?
Like you see how I was on vacation? Imagine that just all the time, just like.
Did he? Okay.
You know, just la di da, like you know, just not thinking about anything. Like if we were planning on doing something, like he would be the one to plan it, like book everything. Like
so you never said like,
show up.
This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do.
Like yeah, I would have thoughts about like where I want to go and like what I want to do, but like he'd likely be the one to like book everything and like organize it.
Yeah,
you know?
I think You can take turns.
Yeah.
But I think it's like he'll probably do it more.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would love to turn my brain off.
Yeah, right? That just seems so nice. Like,
Yeah.
just take that load off, you know?
Yeah, but I wonder if they do. I think they deserve like a good man, not just any man.
Yeah.
Deserves like a day off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna
No.
give it.
I mean, I guess. But what does a day
Deja.
off look like?
Like you plan the day. Like
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do that.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I will do that.
So then what do you mean?
I will do that sometimes. Maybe not all the time.
Yeah, definitely not all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely not all the time.
Like, if I'm like, oh my goodness, like, he's been so good to me, I want to do something special, then I'll definitely plan a date, you know?
So, okay, me and my friends were talking about this yesterday because I went to my friend's house and her man had got her some flowers or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, that's so cute. Mm-hmm. And then it was 3 of us. So I was asking them, like, how often does your man get you flowers? Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, once a month, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, so what small things do you get for your man to make him feel good? Like, you're not going to get him flowers. Like, what do you get him?
I don't know.
Nothing?
Why are you asking me? I'm single. The fuck?
I mean, we're brainstorming, Deja.
Oh.
We're brainstorming. Because, like, one of them was like, oh, like, video games. But video games are expensive. It's not like you're going to get it, like...
Yeah.
It's going to be, like, once in a while kind of thing.
Honestly, I was going to say, like... I mean, I have a story to tell you.
What? Tell me.
So, there's this... I don't even know if I should be saying this, but there's this one time I just want to do something special.
Oh, I know this
for
story.
someone,
Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, I was driving his car, and I'm like, oh, it's on low. Let me fill up his tank. Like,
Oh, that's sweet.
That's so nice, right? So, I filled up his tank, and I put in regular gas because I'm like...
Oh,
like,
shit.
I don't know. In my mind, regular gas, like, whatever. You have a regular car. Like,
Was it really
Okay,
a regular
buddy.
car, though?
yes.
No, that car wasn't a regular car.
I
That
thought
car
it
was not a regular car.
Well, I thought it was.
That
But
was not a
anyways,
regular car.
So then, I drove the car back to his house, and then I was like,
You were
oh,
proud
like-
of yourself,
Yeah,
eh?
I was like, oh my god, like I filled up your tank. He's like, oh, thank you. He's like, how much was it? And I told him. He's like, that seems really cheap. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what kind of gas was it? I'm like, it was regular. And he got pissed off
Because
like,
you're ruining his...
and was yelling at me and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, this is the last time
I do something nice to you.
anything for you. Period.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask me for nothing.
I mean, he didn't ask you to do
Well,
that.
still, like, I'm not doing any. I'm not going
he
out of my
should
way
have
to do
yelled at
nothing for you now.
He should have just been like, yo, like, that's not the right guy.
Yeah, like, don't be rude.
I thought you were going to tell the story. I don't know if I can say this.
What is it? What is it?
Because I was saying that you can't buy your man flowers.
Okay.
Did you remember something? You don't remember that?
Wait, what?
You don't remember buying anybody flowers?
I never bought nobody flowers.
Or asking him if he would like flowers, something like that?
No.
You don't remember that?
No. What did I do? I did that?
Yeah. I feel like I have a memory. It's just like, why are you lying on my name?
Why would I ever do that?
I feel like I have a memory of like...
Wait, like you were there?
I have a memory of that.
Like you were there and I asked if he wants flowers?
I have a memory of like something about like you and him saying like, why would I want that?
Oh, that sounds like something I would do. Sorry, but I mean...
Yeah, I have like I can picture us like, you know that big parking lot at school?
Yeah.
Like the one that you had to pay for?
Oh, yeah.
Like I vaguely remember something like that. Like maybe you were on the phone with him and I was in the car.
Oh.
Or like something.
Maybe.
Do you even like flowers?
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't care about them, do you?
No. Like if I got flowers, I'd be like, oh, like I'd appreciate the gesture, but it's like I don't like that.
I love flowers.
That's nice.
I love roses. All roses.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like, okay, for me, flowers, like comparable would be like a box of sour keys.
Yeah,
Like,
just
I would love
like
that.
a treat that like something that you like.
Or like Island Spice. You know, like if someone went out their
Somebody
way to
said
get me
Island
Island
Spice.
Spice,
That
I'd
means-
be like,
yeah, that person loves you.
Stop. Like I love, and they know my order. I would
Everybody
cry.
knows your order.
I
Who
would
doesn't know
literally
your
cry.
order?
I don't know.
That was what at your birthday. Everybody got that question right. Like, like we all know.
I'm screaming.
We know the order for the same order for like 6 years.
Yo, I need help. Honestly.
You need help. You actually need help. Like, not even 6 years. It's been more than 6 years.
More than
It's like,
years.
it's been like 10 years.
Yo, the one time, it was the one time I tried Island Spice and I never looked back.
Yeah. Like, who brought you there?
I think
Was it
my
with
stepdad.
Rianne?
No, it was
Oh.
my stepdad in like grade 8 or something. And
What?
Then, yeah, in like grade 8, because he used to cut his hair. There's like a barber shop right next to it.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, but I
Yeah.
don't remember you eating Island Spice a lot until like second year, third year.
No, it was definitely like, well, it was when I got my car.
Because we used to eat Twice as Nice.
Yeah, well, it was when I got my car though.
You had your car when we were going to Twice as Nice too. Definitely wasn't my car.
Oh, I don't know. It was definitely like elementary school when
But,
I
like,
first got introduced to it. But I don't think I was consistently eating it
The
like that.
consistency, I feel like, was like second or third year.
Yeah. I probably remember and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is it. This is the
You,
one.
you fucking remembered
Yeah.
still.
Yeah,
And you
shout out to
haven't
Island
forgot yet.
Spice. Shout out to Island Spice. I love them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, their food is good still.
It's so good.
I went there the other day.
Which one?
Not the Ajax one.
Yeah, that one is trash. I'm sorry.
I haven't been there, but I heard it's trash.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not giving Scarborough.
Is it the same people?
I think it's like the people that work at the Scarborough location also work at Ajax.
But why
But,
wouldn't
like,
they just make sure the food is the same?
It doesn't taste the same. I don't know. Like even the rice was different.
So the barbecue jerk was not barbecue
It
jerky?
was not giving. Yeah, no.
That's
They
unfortunate.
probably have different like cooks.
Well, the next cook needs to come talk to the
Yeah,
next.
yeah. They need to like coordinate because I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. But yeah, what were we talking about?
Turning your brain off when you're with your man.
Yes. No, we were saying like what was the gift that's comparable to flowers for a man?
Honestly, I'm not trying to be
A
mixed
brush.
up. A brush.
Like a new brush to brush their hair.
Maybe like some do-rags.
Yeah, like a do-rag.
Okay.
Or
Their stuff is expensive.
their stuff is expensive. Shoe cleaners.
Deja. Somebody said shoe cleaners.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
Oh, I know.
What?
You pay for their haircut.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah,
Pay
you're
for
right.
their
Pay for their haircut.
Yep.
That's a
mhm,
good
that'll
one.
do it.
That's a
That'll
good one.
do it. Uh-huh. But
Okay,
if you're
give me
feeling
ideas, though.
spicy, get them like a little like,
A little what?
you know, like a few sessions.
Okay. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one because
That's
their
a good
haircuts
one.
are not that expensive.
Yeah, like
it's like 40
$50.
$50.
Yeah.
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 You're right. That's a good
one.
idea, Deja. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I really thought hard about that.
Yeah, I think
Really
that's
hard.
it. I
That's
can't think of
it.
anything else.
Yeah.
Because that's like every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a good one.
You bought me flowers, I pay for your haircut.
Yeah, that's cute.
Sounds good. But honestly, not all men. A lot of niggas don't deserve that.
They
but
don't.
like
Yeah.
my husband does, but like
Yeah.
I don't know about other people's husband.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't deserve anything nice. Some of these men. Most of them.
Most 98%.
Yeah. They don't deserve nothing
So
nice.
so trash. Like anyway,
Honestly, I'm starting to decenter men, I've decided.
you really should
Because
because
I was doing a lot for the past few months. And
I don't think you were doing a lot.
No, I was doing a lot. It was like a lot on my mental health, I feel. Like I was
like
just
going
doing
on
too
dates,
much. That and just like
thinking.
and just like being on social media and like the apps and stuff. Like I just feel like I was doing way too much and I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and decenter men because it is what it is. You know?
You know what it is? I feel like once you, and everyone says this and then you're just like, oh, whatever. But
Yeah.
I feel like once you really just become comfortable with yourself
Yeah.
and stop focusing on those things, like somebody will come,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like if you're like super obsessed, like I need a husband, I need like,
I mean, I don't think I was like that, but
I don't think you were either, but I think like I think you're actively dating.
I was definitely, actively dating. But now there's a few things that happened this weekend and I was like,
What?
No.
Oh yeah, you told me.
yeah, I was like, absolutely. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
But that shouldn't make you be down.
No, but I just don't want to do it. Like
You're just tired.
I can't. I'm tired of having the same conversation over and over again.
Yeah, like I don't want to tell you where I work and like
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
And it's like I'm already doing so much in my life in general. Like I don't have time to like figure out my schedule to like meet with someone that like I barely
you
even
barely
like.
want to meet with. But I feel like that's you're too nice. Like, if you're not really feeling a guy, why are you gonna go on a date with him?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
I'm not forcing
But I'm
myself
not
to
feeling
be.
anyone. Like I don't like
So
anyone.
then stay by yourself. Because
Exactly.
I'm not forcing myself to be attracted to you. Like, if I have to
Yeah.
negotiate in my head, like, oh, but he no. And everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, your man not be your type. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Like,
Yeah.
you don't want me to be, that's literally the least that he could do is be my type.
Be my type. That.
Like,
Like,
why?
why can't I have my type?
Like,
Why?
I like dark skinned guys, and you telling me my like husband has to be light skinned. Why would God do that? I don't. Maybe he did that to.
Chill.
No, but I'm just saying.
We actually never talked about that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Tell me your thoughts.
So I
This
don't
is a
know.
safe space.
This is a safe space, guys. Honestly, just let me like land, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, I went on a date with a guy, and this was my first time going on a date with a light skinned man, and I had a lot of like feelings about it. I was like, I think I texted you after the date, and I was like, I thought everyone was looking at us. Like, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be dating or going on dates with like a light skinned man. And I just, there was a lot of like
Feelings you didn't know you
feelings that
had.
I didn't understand or like couldn't pinpoint like where it was coming from or why I was feeling this way. And I started talking to like my friends about it, and they were kind of like, girl, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you, like, he's still black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why I feel like this. And then like someone told me, they're like, oh, like, you know, like this could be a form of colorism. And I was like, oh, I'm like, excuse me? I was like, what? So I spoke with my therapist about it, honestly.
Oh, I don't think you be circled back after you talked, because I told you to talk to your therapist about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you never told me what your therapist said.
No. Like she helped me like process through how I was feeling. So I think like growing up, like naturally the people that I liked were just the people that liked me. You know what I mean? And most of the people that liked me were dark-skinned men. Right? I don't think I ever had an experience growing up, at least, of a light-skinned man liking me. So I feel like in my mind, it just didn't seem right for like a dark-skinned woman to be with like a light-skinned man. I know that sounds crazy.
It doesn't. And sorry to interrupt you. I'll tell you who I'm talking about later. There's a couple that we know, not know, but know, where the guy is light skinned and the girl is dark skinned. And during those times when they were together, I was like,
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, why? Not why does he like her, but I'm like, wow, like light skinned
She
guys can
begged
like
him. Yeah.
Yeah. Not she
Yeah.
bagged him, but like, cause she's a beautiful girl.
She's very pretty, yeah.
But like, I was like, oh, light skinned guys can like dark
Like
skinned girls.
it's a possibility.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, but that was like when I was in my whole like I'm not cute, I'm dark skinned thing.
Yeah.
Like high school, like university. But I was like, I just found it so interesting. I always found them so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like that's what it was. It was like this like unconscious feeling of just like that a light skinned guy shouldn't like me or like wouldn't like me because of how society is, right? And so I thought like that was something that I had learned a long time ago. I think, and I do think like maybe it is something that I did unlearn a while ago, but it was like for other people, not me.
For yourself, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like when a light skinned man ended up wanting to go on a date with me, I was kind of like, what? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know how. I even asked him, like, so what are your thoughts on colorism?
You're so mixed up.
No,
Do you ask dark skinned men that when you go on dates with them?
I mean, if we are dating, if I maybe like the fourth date, I would. That's usually like one of my like first-ish questions that I ask them.
I only like guys that only like dark skinned girls.
Yeah.
Don't come and tell me that your ex was light skinned or white. Like,
Yes.
it's just not gonna. No, I'm sorry. Listen, I like guys that like me. I don't have time for that.
No, I get that. But I asked him what his thoughts were on colorism, and like I specifically, I think I said like like, have you ever dated a dark skinned girl, or like, do you
This
know?
girl's acting like she's in a biracial
No,
relationship.
I just wanted to know.
You're
Like,
so extra.
have you dated a dark skinned girl, and what are your thoughts on that? Like, you know, and like growing up, like, what did you think about like dark skinned girl? I don't know. Like, I just had lots of
What did
thoughts, and I
he
wanted
say?
to ask him, and he was just like, oh, like, yeah, I know what colorism is, and like, he's like, I don't really like care much about skin tones, but like I date like whoever I like is who I like it's not, and whoever I think is beautiful, I just think that they're beautiful. It has nothing to do with their skin tone. So he said that he's never dated a dark skinned girl before, but I mean, it seemed genuine to me. Like, I feel like he was being honest, and I don't think he is colorist from what he said to me. Maybe if like I talked to him more, I would see other things, but yeah.
So do you think, because you said something about one of your friends said this might be colorist.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think it is, but
because colorism is a preference for a lighter skin tone. So
Yeah.
if you're having a preference for a darker skin tone, I do think as a Black person it could end up being problematic. I don't think it could be problematic if you have a preference for a darker skin tone. But I do think that we have to acknowledge that light-skinned people could experience an aftermath or a residual effect of colorism.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right? And
Yeah.
and you know what I was thinking about too? I think that disdain should come back because I think we have all evolved more since that conversation.
Okay.
Because I think there's more nuances to
What
the...
did we talk about?
We talked about her that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But we talked about like her experience as being like light skinned, being biracial growing up.
Yeah.
But like how her parents like emphasize like you're Black. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I mean? And I think definitely how she thinks of herself. I mean, I don't want to speak for her, but like speaking to her, knowing her, I think she acknowledges like her being white, but I definitely think she thinks of herself as a
Black woman. Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean? But yeah, I think light-skinned people can definitely experience, because we're all Black and we've all been, our minds have been colonized. The fact that colorism is even a thing, but yeah, no, it's not colorist.
Yeah.
For you to say that you like a dark skinned man, but I don't think
Yeah.
anybody was looking at you thinking anything like that.
No, but that's how I was feeling. I was like, oh my gosh, like everyone is looking at me, and like, cause like, but that was in my head.
I think it's
Yeah.
definitely more normalized for a light skinned woman to be with a dark skinned man.
Yeah, I think,
I think people would expect dark skinned women to be with dark skinned men. I feel like dark skinned men just do anything. So
Yeah, and I think like even growing up, like my family, like within my family, that's what I saw.
is dark skinned people together?
It was like a dark skinned man with like a lighter woman. It was never the opposite, you know, except for my mom and my dad. But I think both my
Your
parents are
dad
dark
is-
skinned.
Your
But
parents
some
are both
people-
dark skinned, but your
I
dad
know-
is a bit lighter than him.
I know, but I don't know. People were telling me that my dad's brown skin. I'm like, no, he's not. But whatever.
I think there could be an argument. Okay, first of all, brown skin, we already know how we feel about that category.
I know,
That's
yeah.
like you just don't want to be dark skinned. But I
Yeah.
think there could be an argument made for your dad being brown skin. But I think he's dark
Yeah,
skin.
he's dark skinned. Yeah.
But your mom is darker than your dad.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think growing up, like that's what I saw was like a dark skinned guy with like a lighter skinned woman. So like that's what was normal for me. So to see like the opposite, I was kind of like, what?
What's going on here?
Yeah, like what is this? And then for it to be me, I was kind of like, this could not be me. But I feel like I'm more open to it now. Now that I've like processed through it, I just don't think I was physically attracted to him.
Yeah, if he was attractive and okay, not attractive. If you were attracted
If I was
to him,
attracted, he was a good looking man.
but you weren't attracted to him.
I just wasn't attracted to him. Yeah.
You know what? I wonder what makes us like attracted to some people and not attracted to some people.
I
Because
don't know, it's so
sometimes even when somebody's your type, you're just not attracted to
It's
them.
their personality
Yeah.
and it's their character and it's how they carry themselves.
I think for me, the biggest thing is how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I told you I need that roar. Like,
Yeah.
don't be like, you know?
Yeah. It's how you carry yourself for sure. Yeah. Like I think I like a silent man now. Like more silent.
You know what's crazy? I always thought I wanted a man that didn't talk much,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I do.
Really? Well, I mean, when I say don't talk much, I mean like to other people. Like you can talk a lot to me, I want you to talk a lot to me.
Deja,
But
that's giving abusive. You
No,
don't want your man
it's
to
not.
talk to other people.
No, he could talk to other people, but he's just a little bit more like reserved with other people. But with me, he's open and free. You know?
But you can't expect your man to only be open. He's okay. I think your man should be more open and free with you than
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like, he can have, like, his family members and, like, his
But his character is his
friends,
character. So if you
you
want
know?
somebody who's, if you
No,
want,
but I feel like I'm like that. I feel like I'm very open with my family and my friends. But,
No,
like, with
but-
people that I don't really know, I'm more reserved, maybe.
no.
Yeah. I think
Like
so.
obviously you're not gonna go up to somebody and tell them your life secrets, but you're a friendly person.
Yeah, he could be friendly, too.
So what's the problem?
Just, like, not, like, too friendly.
Obviously he's not gonna deal with strangers the way he deals with you. But like if you're saying you want somebody who's open and free, then he's gonna be open and free.
I guess.
Yeah. That's selfish.
How?
That you only want your man to be he's going to be more open and more free with you.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that's what you want as his characteristics,
Yeah.
his characteristics are not specific to you. That's his
fair.
characteristics.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I see you with I don't see you with a quiet man.
Really?
I think you would get bored.
Probably. Yeah. I just need someone who's like, like
I
ready
think-
to jive and jive. And
Yeah.
like, get down.
That's what you need. You're like a friendly person, like a sweet person. You need somebody like that. Like somebody who's like just like a man, He doesn't have to be quiet. I think he should let you be the same way that you want your man to let you be you. You have to let him be him.
Yeah, I guess.
We'll see. Just pray about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I don't want to talk about this. I'm decentering men. Listen.
Okay,
even
yeah.
in our conversations, it's time to decenter men. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
pretty decent. But I'm still gonna be my man. But we can decenter.
Oh, for sure.
We can decenter men in general.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I feel like we're at that age too. That's why
What?
everybody around is having babies. Everybody's
Yeah.
scared. So it's it's hard. But I think decentering men means not. A lot of girls their entire existence is
Is like for a man or
Yeah.
for men. Yeah.
and it's just
It's gross.
it's sad. You should be able to have fun. And you know what?
Without it involving a man. Mm-hmm.
I was driving today and I was thinking my friends and the way we treat each other has really taught me how to love and what standards I have for myself.
Yeah.
There's so much even birthdays, there's so much that we
Yeah.
do for each other that a lot of men I don't
Yeah.
care if I don't have a man to that for me. We
Yeah.
have done these things for each other for years.
You're not lacking in any way.
Yeah.
No, it's fair. It's so true.
Yeah,
That's so
I
true.
think Black women we really sisterhood is really essential
Yeah. It's
to
so
our
essential.
livelihood, you
Yeah.
know?
I feel like I felt so loved on my birthdays where I was single.
Really.
More than in a relationship. Because I'm surrounded by my friends and I feel so much more love from them.
Yeah, and I was
you know?
thinking to myself what have I actually in terms of experiences and birthdays and whatever, what have I actually lacked? You know what I mean? My friends buy me flowers. I've done the hotel stuff. I've been
Yeah.
on vacations with them. Cards, that sentimental things, dinners,
Yep.
what else do I need?
Yeah, facts.
You know?
Yep.
So yeah, decenter men.
Yeah.
We have to actively decenter men.
Yeah.
Because we've said this before. We said this last year that we were
Yeah.
decentering men.
No, even at the gym, usually I work out in Lululemon clothes, and I'm starting to wear baggy pants now.
As you should.
I'm starting to wear baggy t-shirts. I was working out in the women's only. Typically, I wouldn't do that, but I just don't care. I don't care for a man to see me, or have me be seen by a man, and I just
It's too
don't
much.
care. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. They don't. So, what do you wish for everybody for?
Second half of April.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Noel and
Aw.
Shante.
Happy birthday, guys. This is 29.
Jeez, they're not gonna like you saying that.
Sorry, we're all the same age.
20 fine.
20 fine, yes.
20
20
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still 28, but like, I'll join you guys soon enough.
You will. Yeah. So yeah, happy birthday, Noel. Happy birthday, Shantae. I wish for the second half of April. Guys, make sure you do your taxes. I think the deadline is
think
April
you should have been
31st.
did your taxes.
I think the deadline is like April 30th.
You didn't do your taxes?
No, not yet. Well, I did like half of them.
You do them by yourself?
No, I can't.
So what do you mean you did half of them?
Like
You only have some T4s?
No, I did like my full-time job taxes, but I need to do the other
Okay.
stuff.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I didn't add in something, but whatever, it's already done.
Yeah, so I think the deadline is April 30th, so make sure you do that without penalty. What else? April. It's spring now, right?
So they say.
What is spring?
Apparently we're in spring right now.
Really? No
Yeah,
way.
apparently that spring has officially started.
When was the day it started?
I don't
Was
know.
it March?
I don't know, but somebody like I was listening to the news and they're like, "Oh, it's officially spring." I'm like, "Excuse me, it's still cold outside."
What? The spring started in March?
I think
Or does
so.
it start in
I don't know.
April? I always thought
Let me Google
spring
it.
started in April.
Thursday, March 20th. It started this year.
Say swear.
It's supposed to be March 20th to June 20th.
Wow. That's news to me.
Right?
All right. Well, yeah, happy spring.
Hopefully by the time this drops, the weather is actually giving spring.
Nice.
It's springing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not raining.
I don't
cannot deal
mind
with
rain.
I mind. I
like
hate
it.
the rain.
It's cozy. It's better
No.
than snow.
It's way better than snow. Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
I hope that was like our last snow. But
Yeah,
I know in
that was
Canada
wild.
there's gonna probably be like
There'll
more.
be one more. Yeah.
Hope I'm off that day.
Facts.
I'm trying to drive in that.
Yeah, so April, I don't know. Prepare for summer. Guys, we have like
Are you still outside?
80 something days.
Are we still
until
outside this summer?
I'm outside this summer.
I'm outside.
The question should be, are you outside this
Yes,
summer?
I'm outside. What? I'm
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I'm outside. It'll be very interesting because I'm going to try and do the summer without drinking and see if I can. What? I am going to try.
I think like you will like at least like a couple times.
No, I'm going to try.
The whole
I'm gonna make
summer?
it like a goal. Yeah. To just enjoy summer without alcohol.
I think you can do it. Okay, I believe in you. If that's what
Yeah.
you want to do, then
I'll
do
start
it.
from June.
What about
to
this vacation?
September. My vacation did not start in June. It starts
I'm
May.
asking you. What?
I said from June to September.
So, okay, we know the answer to the question then.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
That means
But-
you are. If you haven't, you have to decide. It's a
I
mental
haven't
thing.
decided. Maybe not.
We'll talk later about who's going, and then I'll tell you if you're gonna drink.
Yeah. 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 That's all I can think of for April. How about you?
Be open.
Be open. That's a good one.
Don't close yourself off. Like even if you've had like
Yeah.
past experiences, and that's like with anything in life. Okay, this has been your girl Himati.
And Dej.